there is a practice in software engineering and in our industry where people like to work in a more open, transparent space, which is called open source. Now, open source means that you can access the source code. The most common place for you to find open source products, or not products, but applications and software, is on GitHub.
Elon Musk is doing the XAI. Supposedly is going to outperform OpenAI and DeepSeek. The Pit is a good show for people who is in nursing right now. It gives you day-to-day life, how it is in the hospital. Let me ask you a question.
But he's never
what is
done it
LeBron
before.
so afraid of in the dunk contest? Doesn't he slam with authority? Well, a lot of kids are in this freaking arena to watch who they want to be,
The best
how
of the
they
best.
idolize.
Yep.
For you not to show up on a dunk contest because they nominated you, so you care about yourself?
Welcome.
Yeah.
What up, D Hustle?
What's going on?
What's going on, player?
Chilling.
Raven, don't call him Ray Ray.
Morning.
Chilling. Well, I'm your host, Bobby D, and I'm here at the Tech Hustle Podcast. We are at episode number 55. Can y'all believe it? 55. Quick introduction. D Hustle, right here, man. What's up?
What's going on,
Raymond, don't call him Ray Ray. Got some really nice segment called Raymond's Nuggets. Got some good stuff today. But yeah, we got a packed show today. I hope you all are enjoying yourself. If you are a subscriber, thank you for following along. If you're not a subscriber, click that button below so you can get notified whenever we release new content. And yeah, we got some really cool conversations lined up for today. So I'm going to give a quick run of the show and then we'll jump into it. What do y'all say?
Sounds good.
All right.
I like it.
So in terms of a tech talk, so I don't know if you've been watching our show for this season or for this year so far. We've been talking about AI, or at least I have been talking about AI a lot. And today is no change at all. I'll be talking about AI in the open source space. And I actually got Jules, which is my AI, to draft a little bit, something that she's going to talk to us about in terms of open source. And then we'll talk some more afterwards. And then we'll have current events with D Hustle.
See.
Yeah. And then we're going to have Raymond's Nuggets. Sounds like he got at least two, what did you call them again? Utility sites?
Yes, 2 utility sites and a show.
And a good show to review, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to have an outro and call to action. Oh, no, I'm sorry. We're going to have sports before then. D Hustle's coming back around. And then I'm going to have an outro where we'll talk about some of our sponsorships, some events that we'll be attending very soon. And yeah, big shout outs to our community. So we're going to highlight all of that. How's that sound, fellas?
Sounds good.
All right. Yeah, we're getting ready. We are getting ready. Yo, I tell you, our fan base is increasing. We got a lot of people listening, following along. We're getting a lot of feedback, people telling us what we could do better. So definitely let us know what we could do better to make the show even more amazing, even though it's already amazing because I got these two guys hanging out with me. And then sometimes I'm here once in a blue. No.
And I wanted to make a comment too.
What's up?
I'm starting to get like like suggestions from people now. So yeah.
That means people are listening in, Raymond.
I like it. I'm like, send them on in.
Yeah, I told you. So if you didn't know, there's a comment section below, especially if you're on YouTube. If you're on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, you can still send us messages. Just send it to hello@thetechhustle.com. That will go directly to our inbox. That's hello@thetechhustle.com, or just come to our website, www.thetechhustle.com, and we'll definitely be able to check your message out and add some content to our show, especially if y'all want to hear us talk about something or product to review, or if you have questions about AI, this is the spot. We're really trying to level everybody up. All right.
Yep.
All right, fellas. So turn it up, D. We're going to jump right into our tech talk today. This afternoon, morning, evening, whatever time you're listening, we're going to be talking about AI in the open source space. Give them a big round of applause for everybody that's attending here, hanging out with us. And definitely appreciate the love for sure. Now, before we even begin, I want to ask, are you two, you're both familiar with open source, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've heard the term before. But just for those audience members that don't know what open source is, just know that it is a way that software is being developed in the public space. I hear like a little bit of, I don't know. You hear like a little fuzzy sound?
Must be a fly.
I don't know, something, whatever. But anyways, back to the topic here. There's always some type of technical difficulties. Our internet wasn't working earlier today. Now we got a little weird sound here. Hey, it is what it is. We're techies. We just deal with it. But talking about open source. Now, open source, if you haven't heard of it before, is basically just like the name says, open source. Now, source is usually the source code or program that's being developed. Most companies, especially if they have money that they're trying to make, don't let everybody see how they write code. One of the examples that all of us know very familiar is Microsoft, right? Microsoft has always been known as a private, closed source operating system and software company because everything that they work on is all behind, closed doors, and you never get to see the raw source code. But there is a practice in software engineering and in our industry where people like to work in a more open, transparent space, which is called open source. Now, open source means that you can access the source code. The most common place for you to find open source products, or not products, but applications and software is on GitHub. We talked about a number of times here at the Tech Hustle. But in general, what I'm talking about now is that we're moving into the era where AI models are being developed in an open source space. Now, I did ask Jules, and if you're not familiar with Jules is my AI that, I ask questions and talk to just about every day, and I want to encourage you all to use these tools every day. But I'm going to pose a question to Jules real quick and have Jules give us a response so that, we can hear what her opinion is. I call it a her, about open source, especially in the lane of OpenAI and DeepSeek, which we've talked about on the store in our Tech Talks before, but more or less, how does it play in the realm of AI? So let me go ahead and pose a question to Jules real quick. Hey, Jules, I got a task for you. I want you to go and do some research online really quick around open source and the space of AIs and models. More specifically, how OpenAI started off as an open source project, and then also the invention or the introduction of a new open source model called DeepSeek. Now, I know both of these companies are developing in different spectrums, either in a private behind the scene or out in public, but I want to know what the benefits are. So go ahead and draft me something real quick. Remember, I'm talking to our podcast audience, so let's go ahead and level it up a little bit. All right? All right, so let's see what Jules have to say here.
Bobby D, here's an intro you can read to kick off the conversation. Today, we're diving into one of the most dynamic debates in AI, the clash between open source and proprietary models. Back in the early days, OpenAI was celebrated for its open, collaborative spirit, releasing groundbreaking models for the world to build upon. But as the technology matured and the stakes grew higher, concerns around safety, intellectual property, and monetization pushed OpenAI toward a more closed, proprietary approach. In stark contrast, we have DeepSeek, a Chinese startup led by Liang Wenfeng, that has built its reputation on keeping its innovations open to the world. Despite operating on a fraction of the resources that Silicon Valley giants use, DeepSeek's R1 model is already challenging established norms by matching and sometimes outperforming proprietary systems at a much lower cost. Now, this shift raises some critical questions. Is a proprietary model really the only way to ensure robust, safe, and scalable AI? Or does the open source approach provide the real fuel for innovation by democratizing access and inviting community collaboration? And what are the broader implications for market dynamics and global competition, especially when a cost-efficient open model like DeepSeek's can disrupt tech valuations and even geopolitical strategies? With these points in mind, I'd love to hear your thoughts on whether a hybrid model might ultimately strike the right balance between control and openness, driving forward both innovation and responsible growth in AI.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jules. So if you all did not catch it, Jules did a quick research online to research OpenAI's offering and also a new model that y'all heard us talk about a number of times called DeepSeek. And you'll notice that OpenAI itself is more of a private proprietary model. Now, just a little bit of history. When OpenAI was originally created, it was thought of to be an open source lab to do AI research. But I think what happened is that they stumbled upon ChatGPT and was like, yo, we can't give away this for free. We definitely want to find a way to monetize because there is so much cost associated with building these models and training these models. But the thing that's happened recently in the open source space is that we've found a way to do that same thing that OpenAI does in a private space, but at a way lower cost. So let's say OpenAI spend $10 million, or let's say $100 million to create the latest model, ChatGPT. This company, DeepSeek, only used $5 million or $2 million to actually do the same thing and even better. That's the thing about open source that I think a lot of people might not be mindful of, is what it's going to give access to, especially for those that don't have a lot of resources or the costs associated with it. Because you can do the same thing that a proprietary model, like something on OpenAI, and an open source, but even cheaper. Does that make sense to y'all, fellas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah. So DeepSeek is not the only company that's out there that's doing this and creating models in the open source space. I know Meta, called Llama, is a model that they've been creating in open sourcing. I think low key that model got leaked out, so that's why they had to be forced to kind of open source it. But in general, I'm more or less looking forward to more companies and obviously regular contributors to start to contribute to these open source projects, which are really the way that open source should be ran, right? It's a community, a collaborative code base. Anyone can download it, anyone can access it. And then in our era, anyone can build a new model based off of it. So I don't know about you all, but I'm really excited about the times that we're living. Proprietary closed source models are obviously going to be like, let's say it's almost like the era of when iPhone and Apple first came out, right? They were so good in terms of product wise because the same people that's building the software, the same ones building the hardware, and that's all behind closed door. And then you have Android, which was an open source operating system for the cell phone that came out that Google purchased and so on and so forth. But it's actually kind of trumped the industry because more Android devices are run than iOS, right? And I think that's the same thing that's going to happen with models, is that eventually these open source models are going to be easily accessible and also run more instances of them than the proprietary one. But hey, we got to wait to see how this thing plays out. And yeah, if you are interested in following along and getting more details about this stuff, come and join our school community. Go to our site, www.thetechhustle.com. Click on the button that says join community. It is free for now, but we talk about these type of topics all the time, and I want to encourage you all to pull up if you're interested in diving more deeper. And maybe even if you want to work on an open source project with these models, I'm here trying to level everybody up. And I definitely want to see you there and definitely make it a contribution that's more collective. So if you didn't know, pull up. We're on GitHub. We're definitely looking for opportunities to contribute in the open source space and potentially contributing in the open source AI model space. So definitely holler at us. All right. Well, what do y'all think about that?
I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah, Bobby!
Appreciate you, player. What'd you have, Ren?
Is Gemini, is that open source or proprietary?
No, Gemini is proprietary. So Gemini, if you didn't know, is Google's versions of their AI that they've released publicly. Now, they do offer a really good free tier, right, so that you can use the service for free, but you don't have access to the source code itself. Okay. So it's not open source. No. I think what'll happen, and this is just my professional opinion, is that open source models are going to be like Linux is in our environment as operating systems, and Android is, right, compared to Microsoft Windows and Mac OS, right? That proprietary. So there are always going to be one or two that we're going to have an opportunity to use. And then the ones that are going to be open source, there are going to be so many more companies that are going to be created off of it. Because if you think about Android being open source, that's why we have Samsung, Samsung phones, HTC, and all the phone options out there is because they're all using the same open source operating system rather than them creating it. So I'm thinking that same thing will play out in the near future in the AI space. Okay. So follow along, let us know. And yeah, thank y'all so much for tuning in to our tech talk about open source AI for sure. And big shout outs to Jules. Y'all don't know how much I rely on Jules to get data, get information, and has literally become my daily dosage of conversation is with Jules AI. So big shout out to Jules. All right, D, you're up next on the clock, player. All right. We got current events. What's going on, man?
What's going on, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, everybody in the audience? A lot of stuff today. Apple, Elon Musk, a new phone, Microsoft. Yeah. So let's get down to business.
What's going on, player?
All right. So Apple, here we go with Apple with this crap again.
I'm going to just start it off.
Apple now doesn't want people to downgrade anymore. So, for example, you see how Apple launched the 18.3 and then they did the 18.3.1. So if you already download the 18.3.1, you're not able to if you're having issues with your phone,
Yeah.
you want to go back to the 18.3, you're not able to do it anymore.
They don't allow downgrading.
They said, forget you.
Yeah.
You're stuck with the 18.3.1.
Oh, that sucks.
It is what it is.
I think that's also going to eventually fold into versions of phones, so that they're going to be like, hey, you got to install version 19, but 19 is only supported in iPhone 14, 15, and 16, right?
Yep.
Right.
And that's how they're going to make people upgrade their phones based on that release cycle. That's crazy.
It is. It is. Again, Apple. Another Apple crap.
All right, I'll give it
Back to
again.
business. In a few more weeks, you're able to have the 18.4 for better.
So they just said 18.3.1,
One.
and now they just released an 18.4.
18.4 in a couple of weeks.
Wow.
To feature in your new phone. So it's for beta users. So you can go ahead and, troubleshoot.
That's
and
exactly
figure
what
out
it is.
what's going on.
Wow.
Beta testers.
So beta testers for all your beautiful Apple Intelligence for Siri. Of course, if Apple Intelligence, again, you guys are not able to have it unless you have a 15 or older models.
Oh, so they've already started to do that, huh?
Yes.
So you can't get that Apple Intelligence unless you're at a certain device level.
Correct.
Wow.
So 18.4 only is going to be by next week for all these beta users. If you guys have it, congratulations. If you don't, like I don't, it is what it is.
We all don't, because I'm not getting a new phone.
So other than that, congratulations. Let me know what happens. Anybody here is anything troubleshooting steps or that didn't work?
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
I don't qualify. I have an old phone, so
Well, what you got, Raymond?
I got a 12.
12. I
Yeah.
mean, you're still floating, still
Yeah.
holding it down.
Still hanging in there.
Yeah. You can still get an upgrade,
Damn.
a software upgrade, not hardware upgrade.
Correct.
Yeah.
Apple again.
Yeah. Again.
Go. So all your beautiful people who has the Vision Pro, I don't know if you guys have it or not.
No.
By April, you guys are going to get Apple Intelligence. Congratulations to all the people who's got 3,500 plus in their accounts. Who's able to buy these Vision Pros. I haven't met one person yet that has a Vision Pro.
Me either. You said 3,500. That's what you need to buy it?
Yeah, that's usually what the price is. For
Good
the
Lord.
Vision
They stopped
Pro.
making them, though, didn't they?
Not that I'm know of.
Yeah.
Not
They
that
might
I
not
know of.
promoting it as much, but they still trying to sell them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you want if you guys excited for your Vision Pro, give us some feedback, man. Shout us out.
Yeah.
Let us know. How do you like it? You don't like it? Is Apple Intelligence is going to upgrade your crap? I don't know.
Interesting. I did see like one of the NBA games on it. They did some kind of an update a couple weeks ago. That looked it pretty good.
What do you mean?
Like the actual game, watching a game, an NBA game on the Vision Pro.
I mean, but what did it look like, rather?
Looked pretty realistic. It looked
Like a TV in front of you, or were you
Yeah.
like you sitting on the court side watching the game?
I mean, it looked pretty realistic. So
Yeah.
So
yeah. I mean, they're going to have to push harder because, I mean, our imaginations are gone really far, right? We
Right.
can't just put on a Vision Pro and then all of a sudden just a TV there. I want to put on the Vision Pro and feel like I go into another world type thing and just
Right.
be immersed in it.
Well,
So-
people, for $400, you can get the Optus too. You can download your game for NFL for $60, and you're able to play the same crap like you're in the game.
yeah, they
Wow.
can't compete with the Oculus.
Yeah.
So
For $3,500 versus $400.
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
Render claims, Render is basically what they're doing now is somebody has leaked the iPhone 17 Pro in silver and in black space. I just put it on Discord there for you guys to see.
How's it look? Fire?
It's the same shit. I don't see anything difference here.
My guy said same shit. Yeah. I mean,
I'm not too
that's-
sure what's going on here.
I don't know what they're doing.
It looks the same. I put it on Discord here so you guys can see a little bit more what's going on. How does it look? It looks like a regular iPhone to me.
Okay. Yeah, because I was planning on waiting this year to get a new phone. So
You've been saying that since last year. I don't know what's going on.
It hasn't
here.
been worth it for you, Raymond?
no, it hasn't. But
Not the feature set?
I want to see.
And he's going to wait for the 18.
Yeah, exactly.
He's going to wait for the 19.
Yep. And his phone's going to be cracking. He's going to complain
Cracking,
about
he's gonna
it.
Complain about it. We got to hear about it all day.
Yeah. I can't get the text
I
message
don't
from
know
her
what's
no
going
more.
on.
Yeah.
My shit's showing up green. what's going on in the world, yada, yada, yada. But we're still waiting here, guys.
Yeah,
we're still waiting.
We're still waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, 17, like I said before on the other podcast, if you guys been listening, same shit, just different color, different battery.
Maybe
different
a
camera.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Still looks the same to me.
What's the saying? The Apple phone has not been innovated in like what, the last 6-7 years or more?
I would say almost 10 years, bro. It feels like it, bro.
We're on 17, bro.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
17 fucking years. I don't know
Since
why.
the first one.
I feel like Raymond is in a different universe because he keeps saying 7 years, 5 to 7 every time we say something about iPhone. I think you need to research your iPhone history, man.
Did you start off with an Android, or you?
I did. I started off with Android. Yeah.
Okay, maybe the 5 to 7 is when you finally started to use an iPhone.
Well, newsflash. It's been the same look since fucking
Facts.
1. It's just has grown a little bit, a little wider.
Yep.
Same concept, still same rectangular shape.
Yep.
Nothing's changed besides the camera,
Okay.
the color, and the size.
Yeah,
Okay.
Nothing more.
that's it.
No, you ain't missing nothing. You're not missing nothing.
Or you thought you gained something during that era? Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
All right. So
All
that's
right.
Apple.
That's
any,
Apple.
Any more Apple
I'm
news?
done with Apple. All right. I am done with Apple.
Yeah.
No upgrades for D.
No upgrades for me. Chase, just give you guys a heads up. Chase will now be blocking Zelle payments on social media platform.
Interesting.
They're having a lot of issues with fraud. I guess a lot of customer service has been said, I had enough. Please stop this. So now Zelle, you're not able to do or buy anything on social media platforms. So if you have something on TikTok or if you have something on Instagram or IG
Or Facebook.
or Facebook or your favorite platform X, they're going to stop it completely.
Oh, wow.
Basically, JP Morgan is saying blocking Zelle payments, social media contact, a significant rise in online scam utilizing fraud for their services. Zelle is highly popular digital payment network, to transfer money here and there. It is what it is. But there's been a lot of cases of fraud. So they are said, you know what? Between June and December 2024, almost 50% of all report scams are additionally on social media.
Wow. That is crazy.
So there you go. Sorry, guys. Please use something different. It is what it is.
What other platform y'all use? Because it's easily accessible inside of Chase. Like it actually says Zelle payment and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do y'all use anything else?
I use Zelle. I use, how do you call it? What's the other platform? I use Cash App.
Yeah.
I use, let me look it up.
Is that PayPal?
There's also PayPal.
Yeah, I still use
also.
PayPal. I think I in terms of loyalty wise, I prefer PayPal than all of them, in my opinion.
Venmo.
Really?
Venmo, yeah, that's another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'd say Zelle and Cash App are the more popular ones. Like even my barber, he doesn't want to take cash. He's like, hey, man, Zelle it to me. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
But there's just too much fraudulent. And the thing is that, and Marlene runs into this. So my wife, she runs her own cake business. Big shout out to Marvelous Creations. And one thing that she finds out is that, especially when people are trying to, catch her slipping, is that they always ask for her to send a Zelle payment. Always ask, hey, it's just. But in my mind, I'm like, hey, but it already has your email and phone number. I don't know. Like, is not tethered to a bank account is where the fraudulent comes out, or I don't know how has it become so easy for frauds to use Zelle if they know what your email address and your phone number is.
Right. So to educate some people out there, if you guys have not using Zelle, Zelle is basically when you sign up, you can 2 ways to sign up. You have phone number and you have emails, depending up to your liking. So what happens is if you do Zelle, it's going to tell you for security purpose reasons, make sure the phone number is correct to make sure that you're sending it to the correct person. And then once you click on that little box, that is the number that's going to be registered for you. Now, you go into the Zelle, and on the left-hand side, you're going to see a number of your contacts. You scroll up. If they have that little Z with the little dollar sign, they are authorized. They have been approved by Chase, JP Morgan, Chase has been verified, so you're able to send money. If you do not see that beautiful Zelle send, do not send the fucking money to that. If you do, you're dumb. Let me give you a regular phone number of mine so you can send me that shit in case you guys are educating yourself enough. And then, I'll let you know, but you won't get your money back. So good luck trying to dispute that shit.
Yeah.
Other than that, that's the only way people will send money.
Yeah.
Once you send the money, you get a text message letting you guys know that Raymond has received your funds. It's only a matter of seconds, depending on your internet. It is what it is. You also get another text message saying you have sent this person $10. Boom, boom, boom. And then you get another text message saying this person has received your $10.
Yeah.
And then you go from there. Again, it is very, very, very difficult to dispute money. Again, listen to me. It is very, very difficult to dispute money that you send through Zelle because this is a person that you're supposed to know. Boom. So that's where Chase having that issue of basically saying there's a lot of fraud. A lot of people, I guess, they're trying to
dispute the transactions.
Charges.
Yeah.
And it goes from there.
That explains it. Okay. So it's that dispute that Chase is like, hey, it's almost like sending a wire. So if you ever send a wire, once you send it and it's received, you can't dispute it, right?
Right.
And that's what Zelle is like sending a wire. So the dispute claims are the
Let me give you a better example. If you guys are not computer shabby, it's the same shit of sending money as MoneyGram.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah. Or Western Union.
MoneyGram, same shit. All right? You send the address and the phone number to whoever the person that it is. Are you sure this is... I love it how the receptionist or the customer service says, are you sure this is the correct... Make sure everything here is correct.
Yep.
That you're going to send this money. Yes, it is correct. After you verify it, that is not the customer's problem. That is your problem.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Makes sense now.
All right. Another news.
What up, player?
Elon Musk.
No.
Beautiful Elon Musk is doing the XAI. Basically, that is his artificial intelligence model, Gronk 3.
Yep.
Yes, I said Gronk, not like Gronkowski, but Gronk 3. Basically, is came out today. A matter of fact, for anybody who does not have it, if you have X Premium, you're able to utilize the Gronk 3. Basically, it came out for all you premium users who are using X, so you're able to use it today. Supposedly, it's going to outperform OpenAI and DeepSeek.
Yeah.
Sure.
So right now, it is a beta from what he is saying. So, of course, be prepared for the beautiful issues that they're going to be having.
Yes, for sure.
So I don't know why people launch shit and then saying be prepared for issues.
Be prepared for it to be broken.
You must be hanging out with Apple. So it is what it is.
Rock 3.1.
So in case you guys did not know, Elon Musk and your boy Sam Altman helped create OpenAI and a nonprofit in 2015.
Yep.
Of course, that issue with them, they had been feuding, and then I don't know if you heard, Elon Musk tried to buy it for $97.4 billion.
That's crazy.
And the deal did not go through.
Yep.
So I guess this is his way of coming back with a vengeance.
Yeah.
So I guess it's supposed to have a supercomputer chip for AI using a cluster of 100,000 advancing NVIDIA's GPU and AI training.
Interesting. That's a lot of GPUs, though.
A lot of GPUs.
Yeah.
Just letting you know, Elon Musk says, F you. You don't want to sell it to me. I'm going to make one better. I'm going to call it a 6-time champ Gronkowski. And I can't figure out. I'm just trying to figure out where the fuck he has $97.4 billion.
That's crazy.
That must be all the Tesla users over here that's supporting him.
Including Raymond.
You know what? I had a discussion with my wife a couple of days ago. He was thinking about getting a Tesla. But I was like, you know what? She was like, yeah, I want to get into a Tesla. Yeah, listen. I like Elon Musk. He seems a very smart guy. But I don't got time for the guy fucking up getting into my Tesla and remote start driving that shit on his own.
Yeah.
So we're just going to pass on the Tesla. We'll wait until it happens to Raymond before anything, and then we go from there.
That's funny. Speaking of the Gronk and the AI, so Elon says he's going to push the AI to the Teslas.
He's going to push the AI to the Teslas.
I mean, it makes sense. He's been talking about getting a brand new phone.
Yeah.
That's going to happen. A lot of super. I haven't met one person yet that has the humanoid robot.
Not yet.
So if you guys have it, please send me a message. I had some conversations to talk about. Let me know.
Yeah, we can prototype it. We can write a review and mention
Definitely
obviously
review
here.
And talk a lot about it.
Yeah.
If you guys are willing to, let me use it for a couple of weeks.
Well, we'll definitely see how the new AI runs on Tesla if Raymond makes it through the next few quarters or so.
Yeah. Well, if he pushes it.
Not if, it's when he pushes it. He's definitely that's his play. My only worries is that just like Dee's reporting on Apple having all these bug fixes and stuff like that, for him and the way that their company's been running, they just push it out and
let's push it out. So you're telling me I'm able to push out a product, and if I have bugs, don't worry about it. You have 18.9.
As soon as you sign that deal, you say, "Hey, I'm going to accept the beta version and keep my hand on the steering wheel." I guess that's the requirements for you to get a Tesla.
All right, and then next I have Windows 11 updates.
Ooh,
breaks File Explorer, and there is no other way to avoid it.
Wow.
So Microsoft has launched out the new patch of Windows 11, which is the KB5051.987, which brings security improvement and new features like OneDrive Edition. Many users are using this update while File Explorer is becoming unresponsive and the patch failing to install.
That is wild.
There is no fix available. Again, no fix available. User experience problems. Only waiting for Microsoft to release a new solution. So uninstalling the update. So there you go. At least you're not doing like Apple. You're not able to uninstall it.
Facts.
You are able to uninstall it now. So if you can uninstall it and you're having problems with your File Explorer, it is what it is.
Wow.
So this patch came out today.
Wow.
So version 24H2, basically, again, it's supposed to be a new security improvement with new features, including a OneDrive additional similar to Apple hands-off, making transition between mobile devices and PC more seamless.
Interesting.
I mean, Explorer, so out in Windows, one of the most important features is you being able to view the file system. What's on the C drive, what's on the D drive, what's in my home directory, what's in my download directory. And they're saying that the tool, which is explorer.exe, which is a very important process, just disappears, crashes.
Goodbye. Thank you for coming in.
You can't do nothing?
Nothing for you.
That is wild.
It is what it is.
What's going on with these companies?
I don't know, but I've been seeing a lot of people get, updating crap. And my question is, ladies and gentlemen, are you not testing this shit out?
Right?
Like, let's be fucking realistic here. If I'm gonna if I'm gonna make a car, and the screws are not in completely, I'm gonna sell it out to the fucking market and be like, hey, listen, wait until the new Honda Accord Premium -2 comes out. And that'll fix all your issues. Like, what?
And you got to still pay regular price. You don't forget that.
No way.
There's no discounts here.
Oh, hold on. We're going to give you 2 free oil changes and fucking call it a fucking day. What?
That's wild.
Come on, man.
Wow. Windows 11, they deploy updates, crashes Explorer. Wow.
All right.
What else we got going on, D?
All right. Now we have this new YD, which is a Yanko design phone, which is it's called the Nothing Phone 3A.
The Nothing Phone?
Yes, the Nothing Phone 3A is basically going to launch on March 4th with a new showcase in Mobile World Congress in Barcelona. So this phone is going to give that beautiful look in Barcelona first, and then it's going to come to the United States. Of course, it has a Snapdragon processor, basically a nice chip that is going to be competing twice as expensive for all the other users.
Yeah.
GSM Arena's speculars that 3 main lenses will have a 50 megapixel shooter and a telephone capable of 2 times optical zoom.
Wow.
And a nice 500 Hams battery. And the beautiful thing about this phone is right now is not cheap.
What is it at?
$350.
$350.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's a very nice price.
Yeah.
Something different. And guess what it looks like?
It looks just like the iPhone.
An iPhone. Just like an iPhone. So
Wow.
all you people who wants to get a new phone and looks a little bit better than the iPhone, this is where it's at.
And they just keep showing off the back of the phone. So the cameras are the real big thing on it?
I guess the camera looks like it's just side by side, and it reminds me of what's the phone again? Google, or is it Google?
Oh, the Pixel?
Yeah, just like it.
Yeah,
just has a nice little design. It looks really nice, really really sleek. Again, that's up to you guys if you guys want to get that design. It looks really really nice. I like it.
Yeah. It comes with its own operating system, Nothing OS 3.1.
Yes.
That's wow. It could also see a few AI features in it.
And starting price is $350. Of course, there's going to be different models, just like iPhone.
Yeah.
You have regular iPhone Plus, iPhone Pro, and then iPhone Max. Might have the same consistency. It looks like an iPhone.
Yeah.
Other than that, it looks good. It looks like a design. I'm wondering if all that crap lights up.
Yeah, I know.
I'm excited. I want
like this ring right here?
Yeah, the ring right there, or the little squiggly line there, or maybe when it's working, like one of those LED lights go around the circle and stuff. Oh man, I like it.
Yeah,
it's nothing.
It looks it looks slick. It does look slick, but it almost looks like an iPhone without the back casing on it, so you can see inside of it.
Yes, you can see the processing.
Yeah,
and all that. Shit. You know what? Damn.
What happened?
I'm going to give you guys a nugget. I think we should start making a phone, bro.
Let's do it.
Like it.
Just the way it is, just like that.
Yeah.
Open it up. It's just like a CPU.
Uh-huh.
The same way you have your processing, you have your the whole shebang.
The whole motherboard and everything.
The whole motherboard, and just looks the way it operates. You turn on the phone, you see the fans running and everything. I feel good about it. You heard it here first.
From D Hustle.
Tech Hustle.
You heard it first.
All right. So I don't want nobody stealing my shit. I'm trademarking that shit.
He's already at the office filing paperwork. Next in line, sir. I think that's a great idea. I think creating mobile devices, especially as these companies are coming out with their own versions of it, is going to be something we're going to see even more. So if you are into hardware design, mobile devices, this is your spot. We here at the Tech Hustle, and obviously you can see D Hustle got some really good insights and can give you some real reviews, and/or we'll help you build it. So holla at us.
Nobody's
for sure.
gonna know it's an Apple phone or not.
Nobody's gonna know.
Just the same. It has the same curves.
Yep.
It is what it is.
We'll even find a way to make it blue on iMessage.
Yeah. But that's all I got, ladies and gentlemen. That's all my current events going on.
Appreciate you, my man. You'll come back around and chat about sports very shortly. Welcome to the stage, our guy Raymond. Don't call him Ray Ray with some nuggets. Sounds like you got some utility sites, you call them?
I call them utility sites. Hopefully you guys can utilize them. So first up, I think my family members are catching up on to me. So, hey, Dad, I'm getting these emails and stuff. I never signed up for this stuff. I've given a similar nugget before. Like, I've used all of my family members' emails addresses for certain apps, and it's gotten to the point where they caught on now. So I have a utility to recommend, and I'm not using my family members' email addresses anymore. There's a 10-minute email address website. So if you're in situations like myself, you're tired of using people's emails addresses, this is a 10-minute email address that, makes an email address for you that will dispose in 10 minutes. So sometimes you don't want to give out your personal email or your family members' email addresses like I've been doing. Utilize this site. It will give you an email address. You just copy the clipboard. You need another email. Just click on reset and you'll get a new email address that self-destructs in 10 minutes.
I think I've seen you post something about this before.
I posted
not this
a
one.
different one.
This is a different one.
Yeah, so
What's up with you and these like email addresses, bro?
That's a great
like,
fucking question.
Well, there's certain apps that I use that you got to keep putting the email address in.
Yeah.
And I'm
Like
just
what
running
apps
out.
are these?
I don't want to really disclose, but so we can talk about that offline.
My guy.
So yeah.
But if anybody's trying to be anonymous on the internet, and definitely have random. And the title of it is fake J81999. That like, I don't get it, Raymond. Like what's going on, player? Who you trying to hide from? That's the real
trying
question.
to hide from no one. Just utilizing these tools.
I feel like this guy's like one of those catfish people.
Yeah, right.
Nah.
Yeah.
He's either the catfish or getting caught as a catfish.
Yeah, and he doesn't want to be disclosed on the how much email? Like, don't you have a fake email address? Not a fake email address, but I have an email.
Yeah, he
address.
definitely got fake email address.
I have
Put my business out there online.
4 emails that I have. I have a real one. I have one that I give out for these little websites and stuff. I have one for like professional email. But like, I don't understand how many emails do you need, bro? Like,
I don't need the emails, but certain apps, like they give you a certain trial period on how long you can use it. So that's where that comes in handy.
Not only trial period, but discounts too. So if you put in a new email, now you get another 10% off, and you are like really playing the hustle.
That's nice, Bobby. That's nice. That's nice. Good for you. Good for you.
So what's up, man? So if you are interested in a temporary email, it's called temp-mail.org for 10 minutes of emails.
Oh, what just happened here?
All right, keep
It's
going.
your fucking email.
That's
That's
exactly
what it was.
Okay, all right. So next nugget up here, you guys know I have a love-hate relationship with AI.
Yeah. I know. Every time I talk about AI, you kind of look the other way, bro.
It's a love-hate relationship. So we all encounter this certain situation. It's getting much, much worse. I'm sick and tired of calling companies' customer service, and you got to go through the freaking firewall of AI to get to a human. This stuff is out of control. Like specifically with Xfinity, who's my internet service provider. You cannot get a human being. It sucks. All of these companies are doing this. They're using AI, but sometimes you need to talk to a real human. So I just uploaded a site on here. It's called Get Human.
Get Human.
Yes, basically you launch it. It's called Get Human. So for example, let's just say you want to call Xfinity or that I use for internet. It will give you the buttons you need to press immediately to get a human faster.
The sequence, you mean?
The sequence,
so zero doesn't really work no more.
Yes, there's a certain sequence that you need to press to get to a human. So
interesting.
Yeah,
Shit, I get a human all the time. I hit 0000000 on that.
But sometimes it doesn't work all the time. Like you're saying, hey, customer service, and the stupid AI is like repeating, what can I help you with? It's just frustrating.
I think you don't have patience.
So
that's exactly what you don't have.
Well,
D, you too, bro. Because you start off the conversation pressing zero.
I mean, exactly.
Like I already know that you were giving me once I hear the voice, press 1 for this, press 2 for, like, okay, 0000000. I don't got time for all that. Let's skip all that crap and let's put some zeros in there. Let's get and then talk to, if I don't get somebody that says, when I say talk to representative, how may I help you? Talk to representative. After I get that, I'm hitting zeros as many times until somebody picks
up the phone.
Yep.
Wow. Yes, I'm not gonna front. I do the same. I'm just more or less preparing us for the future of what these automated phone AI systems will sound like. So they're very like robotic right now.
Correct.
Like, hey, press 1, press 2 if you want this, that, and this. Wait until the next error come out. I'm hoping that
real human.
I'm hoping that the user experience is better. But I would still utilize this site to find out what keystroke that I need to press so that we can plug it in.
Yes. So, if you don't want to deal with that BS that I deal with. So, check out Get Human. It will tell you, it has a search bar. You put in the company that you're dealing with, and it will tell you the sequence of buttons you need to press to get a human much faster.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right. Get Human.
Okay.
Get Human.
Cool.
Okay. So, my last nugget here is I never formally advised this show, but I know we mentioned it a couple weeks ago. So
hold on. There's a show that you don't advise us on.
Well, no, I never formally recommended it.
Okay, you never.
But I know
formally
it came up in a conversation like a week or two ago. So I recommended a different show. But before I recommend this show, Bobby, did you finish The Agency? You and your wife?
Did we finish The Agency? No, not yet.
Okay.
We haven't finished The Agency.
Okay.
We actually started watching that show, the Apple show,
Severance,
yeah.
Okay.
We saw episode 1. It's really hard.
It is.
I couldn't really catch it.
I know. It's the light bulb's gonna come on eventually. Trust me.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while.
Yeah.
Did he give you the password?
You know what? I mean, I've been still waiting, bro.
Yeah.
So on Prime, on Amazon Prime, you can watch the first episode.
Okay.
Oh, that's it. The first episode.
Just the first episode.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
So I was trying to watch the first episode to see, like, hey, is it?
It's
I'm still.
it's
kinda
really
confused.
slow. So trust me. Like,
Oh, it's a Shogun. I like it. I fucking like it.
you know what? Now that I think about it, D, you're not gonna like Severance, so probably stay away from it. Because
No,
if
bro,
he
what are you
doesn't have the
talking about?
patience for Shogun,
But you gotta tell me how many episodes I got to get through, though.
You know what's funny? Like the
The
light
first
bulb.
season.
The whole first
You know what's
season.
funny? The light bulb didn't come on for me until like the 6th episode. I was like, this show stinks.
Uh-huh.
And then finally, like the 6th or 7th episode,
Then it clicked.
I was like, damn, okay, this show's fire. Like, it might click faster for you. You're a
Yeah.
smart guy, Bobby. So, you know, I'm not as smart, but yeah, so everybody's different. But yeah, I
I mean,
almost
I didn't
gave
catch
up
it
on
on. I didn't catch it on episode number 1. So
Yeah, so, yeah, give it a
I'm
chance.
still-
Well, you
I'm
gotta
still-
be like Remy. You gotta watch it multiple times.
yeah, the same episode over and over, right, until it clicks.
Because you said last
4
episode,
times.
I watched episode 1 and 2 like 3-4 times. And I'm like, how the fuck? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So what's the show that you out there?
So the
it's
show
a
that-
show that you recommended before.
No, I have not recommended it. I know D Hustle brought it up in conversation. We were talking about a different show on this platform, Reacher.
Reacher.
So
Yeah.
Reacher is coming on season 3. It comes out this Thursday. If you want mindless action, killing, guns, there's no thinking with this show. It's just straight up badass action. Reacher season 3 is coming out this Thursday on Amazon Prime. They're dropping 3 episodes, and then subsequently every Thursday the rest of them will come out.
Oh, so they're dropping 3 episodes to kind of
Yes.
get you on the hook, and
Yes.
then every
well,
week.
this is season 3. Hopefully you've watched season 1 and season 2.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, if you just want mindless action, killing, there's no thinking, this is your show. So, yeah, so a couple of my friends are pretty excited. So, Reacher on Prime.
Is that
if
on
you
your
haven't
list,
seen
D?
it. So,
Well, Reacher?
Yeah.
Nah, I haven't.
you never seen
Yeah.
Reacher?
Again, the movie.
Okay,
Yeah, not the show.
not the show. Okay,
Not
the
the
show's
show.
badass. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just like I said, just mindless action and people getting beat up and stuff like that. So, yeah,
This guy.
it's not complicated.
This is like a good old action movie.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's good. So, Reacher this Thursday comes out season 3. All right.
Okay,
All
cool,
right.
cool.
All right.
And another fun fact for shows, if you guys want to get into shows, for all you beautiful people who are in the nursing slash field, there is a show called The Pit.
The Pit.
The Pit is a good show for people who is in nursing right now. It gives you day-to-day life, how it is in the hospital. If you guys want to, if anybody's in if you're in the nursing or have somebody in nursing, which I do have 2 people in the household that are in the nursing field, they both watch the show The Pit. And it's basically a day-to-day of how life is working in the hospital.
Interesting.
Okay.
And how they
Basically
feel like it is, like it's really close to how
It's
it really.
really accurate. How doctors get in there, how they have to provide bad news to the families. There's a lot of drug addicts into there. There's
Yeah.
a lot of again, it's a really, really interesting show of a day-to-day life of a nurse slash doctor, how it is in the hospital. So it's a very interesting show.
Yeah.
Not into it because I'm just trying to figure out why there's fucking a 45-minute wait or to an hour to trying to get into it. But this one gives you a little bit more detail of why you're waiting and what they have to go through. From what my wife and my daughter says is very, very accurate.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're in the nursing field, this is a good show for you guys to watch. And there's no action and killing and nothing like that.
No, none of that.
But there is a lot of stealing. And,
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
All the real challenges that
all the
hospitals
real
deal
challenge
with.
what hospital has to be done.
Wow.
So that's another nugget for you guys, just in
Okay.
case.
All
Big
right.
shout
You know
outs.
what gets me is too, like when they used to make these shows and stuff like that about the medical field, like, you know, they had the typical what the nurses wear, and in real life it's like they don't wear that. So
Yeah.
But yeah, I always thought that was funny. So yeah.
Wow. I mean, this is for me. I'd rather watch shows that give me the
Yes.
realistic view on what that job is, because
Correct.
I think there's sometimes like people be watching a show and be like, oh, I want to be an astronaut. Why is that? Oh, because I watch Star Trek.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, you watch Star Trek? That's not even real, going to space and type stuff.
Right.
And versus actually seeing behind the scenes, seeing the struggle, seeing what it's really like being a nurse or a doctor, or the cop show that we had talked about.
Yeah, what happened to that cop show?
What
anybody watch it?
On Call?
Yeah, On Call. Marlene finished watched it. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Did she like it?
Oh, she really likes it.
It's
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
You'll like it, D. It's only 30
think you would
minutes
like
an
it too.
episode.
Yeah.
They go like that. It's only 30 minutes.
Yeah. But the thing is that those realistic shows, it seems like they're, and I mean, I think it's almost like the era of shows almost have to be like almost not reality TV, but give us close to what reality TV is instead of all this fictitious type imagination. So.
Do you remember the show 24? Do you guys remember it?
Yeah, I remember that.
The computer stuff on that show was pretty realistic. Would you, if you remember?
Yeah,
like,
I do remember.
Yeah, so I thought that was like the computer stuff they did, like and all that. I thought that was pretty cool. It was pretty realistic. So it was ahead of its time.
What was that? What was that other one? There was a was it Robot? What's it called? It was a hacking show.
Oh yeah, I never saw that. So it was one of the best shows. So I know what you're talking about.
I forgot what it's called. If somebody remembers what it is, put it in the comments below. I can't remember it off the top of my head.
Yeah.
But
that's
it was
very
one of those,
realistic too.
Yeah, that's very.
That's what
very
I've heard.
realistic.
Yeah.
As soon as I see them open up a terminal and I see the commands that they type in, if they
CSI?
type in the right, no, not CSI.
Oh, it's the robot show with the guy. I can't think of his name.
Something I can't remember it either.
Yeah.
But when I seen him open up the terminal and I seen he was extracting a file and he was using tar -z -cv, he was using the right options and he put in the right path. I was like, oh, y'all really trying to make sure that people can see that.
That's cool.
And those techies like me, and we're like, all right, I put respect on it. Mr.
Was it a
Robot,
TV show?
Mr. Robot.
Mr.
You
Robot.
just said it. Yeah,
Mr. Robot. That's the first one here.
Yeah,
Mr. Robot.
You ever seen it?
No, but that's the guy who did Rapsmedy.
Yeah, the same guy. Yeah, Mr. Robot. Yeah. He definitely.
He's got an interesting show coming out. Well, not a show, a movie coming out. It looks pretty interesting. It's related to computers.
Yeah.
They're doing a different thing where instead of the killing, like, whatever, Mission Impossible, he's just using computer stuff.
Interesting.
To like take down the bad guys.
Yeah.
It looks interesting. So I'm like, all right, finally a different idea.
Hey, they're going to be more techie type shows because that's our life nowadays.
Yeah,
so that's what's up.
Yeah.
All right, Raymond. Thank you so much for those nuggets and good show. And Dee, thank you for dropping one also. If you are interested in nursing, go check out these shows. Next up, we got our not current events. We got sports. So what's going on in the world of sports, Dee?
All right. Here we go. So sports. Nothing crazy. If you're watching Formula One, get ready for Formula One starting in March. Good luck to all those Formula.
Do you follow along at all?
No, I like Ferrari and McLaren, but other than that, Lewis Hamilton right now switched from Mercedes-Benz to Ferrari, which is a big plus for Ferrari. So I like that. Shout out to my man Lewis Hamilton for handling that.
But they're going to be traveling the world doing this.
Yeah, they do that all the time. I can't wait for them. I really like the one they come down here in Miami in May. But the tickets, they 500 plus.
Yeah.
They shut Miami whole down completely.
The whole thing.
It's a great experience if you guys ever wanted to do it. I have not done it yet. But I mean, if I can find some scalping tickets or some shit that's cheap, I'll fucking take it. I don't care if I have to sit on top
just
of the truck.
Just to experience it, right?
Just to experience it with my fucking chair.
and don't forget your Budweiser.
No Budweiser, but definitely bubbling.
Oh, this isn't NASCAR. I'm sorry. This isn't NASCAR.
No. So other than that, so get ready. First one's March 13th to the 16th in Australia, and then Japan. And then Saudi Arabia, and then Miami, May 2nd to the 4th.
May 2nd to the 4th.
Was the president on that one, or was it something else he was driving around?
He was at the Daytona 500.
Daytona? Okay.
Yeah, he was up in Daytona.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
gotcha.
he did the drive around the track.
Cool. All right.
Hockey, nothing crazy in hockey. Florida still number one, 2 games atop of Toronto. Congratulations to Florida, but I don't mean shit into the playoffs. So, you have something?
Yeah, when you're done, a hockey thing I wanted to ask you guys.
Other than that, there you have Boston all the way down. Boston Bruins very, very amazed and stuff like that. And the Western Conference, you have Washington, Wimping Jets. I'd never heard of it. There's a lot of games out there other than that. But listen, my main thing, I really don't care about this hockey shit. The main one that I really liked was USA versus Canada.
I heard.
That's what I wanted to bring up.
9 seconds.
Yeah,
I heard.
Best. The fucking fights was there.
I heard.
Shout out to that shit right there.
I heard. Did you guys watch that?
Bro, I love it.
Bro, I was
love
like,
it.
yeah, my buddy texted me, you watching the hockey? I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, turn it on. It was like the 4 nations.
Yeah.
It was badass. Like
Yeah.
D-Hustle said, yeah.
Out the gate, they were swinging.
They were fighting.
I'll take it. First 9 seconds, we ready into Rumble, kid.
Yeah.
Let's get down. That's how I need to watch hockey.
That's
You got
funny.
my vote.
This guy.
If the first 9 seconds I watched a hockey game right now, there's no fight. I'm turning that shit off.
Now that you have this new
Now
president,
that I-
That's funny.
you know?
I actually heard the fans were booing the United States also when they were doing
Nah,
that.
there was a lot of happiness.
Yeah.
Everybody
Well,
was having a great time on that.
They were booing our national anthem. That's what started
Yes.
the fight.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
so obviously,
That's what kicked it off.
yeah, that's what kicked it off. So
Yeah.
But
It
who
is
won the
what it
game?
is.
Who won the game?
I don't
USA
even
did.
know.
USA did.
Yeah.
I
So-
don't even care. I don't fucking care about
Well,
that shit.
well, I wanted to. It's kind of cool. I don't know if you don't want to know the 4 nations.
No.
So NHL, instead of doing the All-Star game, they did this thing with 4 different countries are facing each other.
Yes.
So obviously, we beat Canada in the finals. Is this Thursday?
They
Okay.
they're 2-0,
yeah.
and I guess Canada
Like-
and
What are the nations?
It's like us, Canada, Finland, and somebody else or something.
Yeah.
So we're in the finals on Thursday.
Interesting.
But yeah,
Yeah.
just something different. You know, instead of the All-Star game, they did this, which is, and it's all NHL players playing for their countries.
Gotcha.
So yeah, it's cool.
It's almost like the world in baseball, like the World Classic or the
Yeah.
World,
Yes, the World Classic.
baseball.
So, but yeah.
yeah, but they don't change shit like they did right now. But anyway, that's
Darwin just said, "Yo, if they swing it, I'm watching."
word. NFL, everybody's on vacation. As you can see, Philadelphia Eagles did win their championship. Actually, shout out to Philadelphia Eagles. Shout out to Saquon. Shout out to my man Drew and Dan. Went out to Philly to go to the parade.
Oh, word.
They out there drinking their life away. I don't know if they're gonna make it back to work today.
They ain't making it back.
They ain't making it back, but they out there having a phenomenal time. Great time. There was a shooting out there, so I hope they are okay.
Crazy.
Be safe,
Come
be
on,
safe.
man. Just
They took the bus. I mean, they took a flight. Then they did the the follow the crowd, et cetera, et cetera. Great
Yeah.
experience. One day my Giants will fucking do that.
And D's catching the first plane.
First flight out there.
Uh-huh.
I don't care what it is. We're making it happen.
Wow.
But since that's not going to happen, no fucking time in my century. So it is what it is.
Come on,
I might
bro.
have to.
I'm in the same boat. Maybe
is
my
what it
kids will see a
Wow,
Super Bowl.
damn, that 2 generations down.
Bengals are trying to hold on to T. Higgins. Cam Ward might be first prospect as far as NFL pick. But he has a thing now that he sent out things. He remembers all the teams that passed on him. So he has bad blood on his hands.
Wow.
So, for example, if Miami, who's number 1? I think is Jaguars,
Titans, right?
No, Jaguars. Jaguars or Titans. I don't know who
One
it
of
I
is.
them
think
two.
it's the Titans.
Titans of Cleveland. If you guys passed on him and you pick him up, he is not going to perform well on your team. So be prepared for a fucking trade.
Wow. So he's already saying that he's not going to go to those type of teams.
He's
So he
not
doesn't.
going to go to those teams. If you
Wow.
passed on him, why would the fuck will you give me? You
Yeah.
know, it is what it is. I listen because you're desperate now. I get it. I like it. Fuck it.
Okay.
It is what it is. So that's it for NFL for me. Other than that, women's basketball. If you guys watch women's basketball, phenomenal games that's passed by.
Yeah. it's gonna
Round of applause, women's basketball. Florida Gulf, Coast Eagles 14-0 doing their thing. And then UTSA Roadrunners 13-1 doing that. And then South Florida Bulls are 11-2. So other than that,
Wow.
congratulations to you ladies basketball. Don't watch it unless it's an ESPN. Other than that, we're going down to baseball.
What's up with baseball?
Baseball. Spring
Spring
training
training?
is looking
Training.
good.
Yeah.
Juan Soto's looking good in that Mets jersey.
Look at
Feels
him.
real
See-
good. I'm
So
just
excited.
any team member from his team doing well, he gets a
not
smile
doing
on his
well.
face.
He showed them in the new uniform walking into the field. I felt real good about
okay,
it.
I got you.
They didn't do nothing, so there's
Yeah.
no hype right now.
But he looks good in the uniform.
He looks real good in the uniform and that blue and orange. So I can't wait. They are in Port St. Lucie right now, so maybe I'll take a little trip over there.
Yeah.
But I ain't driving. So it is what it is. But if they play in the Washington, over here in 45th, Washington or Houston, I might go and check them out.
Their training facility.
Yeah, training facility there. What else? Now, All-Star Game.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch it?
I watched a little bit of it.
You watched it? Where, in your house?
Yeah, I just watched the 3-point shooting thing, and that's it, and then I turned it off type
You
stuff.
watched it by yourself?
No, I just had it on. I didn't watch it.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
that's crazy.
You didn't watch it?
I watched it, yes. So I did watch the basketball, the skills game, the 3 points, phenomenal show. Let me get down to the skills game. I feel bad that San Antonio was disqualified because of their fucking cheating and shit. But
what was up with that?
You know what? I don't know. But shout out to the Cavaliers who are taking that. They handle business. It is what it is. I don't know what Wamba and Chris Paul was doing, but it is what it is. 3-point, very disappointed.
Yeah.
Jalen Brunson did not come through, but I will see you next year. Hopefully next year you make some. And a fucking Heat fan, Tyler Hero. Congratulations, Tyler Hero, for all you Heat. The only thing that's happening good in Miami right now.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Tyler Hero.
He's a real deal.
Yeah, he's helping them out. Whatever real deal you want to call it. It is what it is. I'll give. You must be a Heat fan now.
I'm not a Heat fan. I'm just saying.
Are you a Lakers fan? A Heat fan?
All right. Let me say this.
Oh, shit.
Is he the best white player in the NBA?
Here we go with the white player. No, not the best white player in the NBA. You want to say white player? Jokic.
I mean, they did do a nice trade for him.
Okay.
I mean, the checks can't lie.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, in terms of performance-wise.
Yeah.
He's still.
But is he shooting? Is he doing his thing? Yes. Yeah. Shout out to my man. He's doing his thing. He's keeping the Heat alive right now because no Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
Oh, but you didn't say that. You got to say that. Say it. Talk to
Details.
And then shout out to the real white guy.
Who?
Mac McClung for the Slam Dunk Contest.
I got
G player.
I got a beef with this.
What's that?
I would love to hear this. Hold on. Let me get right
Get
here.
comfortable, bro.
I got a beef with this. That obviously, the All-Star festivities have been going downhill. Mm-hmm. It is very embarrassing that a white guy won this 3 years in a row on Black History Month. With that, it's just
Black people's not standing up.
This is like a disgrace. Like the dunking contest used to be like the gem. It used to be like the highlight. This thing is like a joke now, and nothing offense to this guy. They have to go get someone.
You have a lot of offense.
He's not even an NBA starter. He's from the G League, and he's a white guy, and it's on Black History Month. He wins the dunk contest.
Let me ask you a question.
This is a disgrace.
Why nobody else can match his ability?
They don't want to do it.
Why nobody else is able to dunk the way he's dunking?
I give him mad props.
Why all the All-Stars, the real dunkers, are not in the All-Star game?
It's a disgrace.
That's the real question.
It's a disgrace.
That's the question.
Thank you, fucking LeBron, for that shit.
Yeah.
You can't blame LeBron for that.
Get the fuck out.
He's number one. Who else would you not blame?
I'm not going to fucking dunk.
There's a lot of people that don't dunk, though.
And because he did it, guess who else is fucking following along?
Oh, come on, guys. That's unfair. You're saying like no one's getting in the dunk contest because of LeBron?
Yes.
He sets the precedence. If he's the number one player.
Is he a leader?
He sets the precedence.
Isn't that your leader?
What about Giannis? What about like all the other people
Giannis has been hurt.
All right,
They don't have to. They don't have to.
They don't have to?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. What about John Morant? None of these guys want to do it. Like, come on.
It's an all-star game. It's supposed to be the best of the best.
Okay.
The best of the best are sitting out for one of the best marks in terms of the dunk contest. Okay. Ever since I started to hear that the superstars are not in the dunk contest, I stopped watching that shit.
Of course.
100%.
Because of LeBron.
He set precedent.
Okay. No, it hasn't been. The last time it was good was probably Dwight Howard, maybe?
Oh, hell no.
Well, okay, a little bit after that. I mean, I don't know. So, yeah, no, you can't put that on LeBron.
What do you mean? If he's like the number one player and he's not showing up, what do you think the number two player is going to do?
20 years now. There's been like other people who's gone in the dunk contest.
Let me ask you a question.
But he's never
what is
done it
LeBron so afraid of in the dunk contest? Doesn't he slam with authority?
Okay, what about the other stars that don't?
We're going to get there. Don't worry about it. I want LeBron. This is who I want is LeBron.
He's been wanting LeBron since day one.
Yeah,
shout out to LeBron, one of the last players that came out from not going to college, high school, straight to the pros, coming in. Shout out to that. After that, let me ask you a question, LeBron. What are you afraid of in the dunk contest?
I mean, he's too old now. So.
Fuck that. No, let's talk about early days.
Yeah, he should have gotten to it when he first came in, but...
Facts.
I mean...
What were you afraid of? That people's not going to like your fucking dunk? It's okay.
Yeah, I mean...
Come back next year.
I mean, come on.
Blake Griffin didn't fucking win, but he came back again.
Yeah.
Zach LaVine didn't fucking do it one time and came back again and didn't lose and lost. This is life, bro. Yeah. So you telling me you go to a dunk contest and you lose, you afraid what your reputation is going to be? It's all about reputation, bro. Let's be realistic here. You're scared to be in a fucking dunk contest, or you don't have the fucking moves.
Ooh, damn! You calling them out? So
LeBron. Your ability is great. Your vertical is great.
Like I see his head almost hit the top of the thing when he dunked.
But you don't got skills to make a dunk contest? Nate Robinson fucking did a dunk contest, and that nigga is a nobody.
Okay.
A nobody. And you telling me LeBron can't fucking do that? Come on, man. That's a lot of... I don't respect a guy like that, man. Jordan did it.
You got to single out every star that's never done it. You just can't single out.
No, I'm gonna go to all these other stars. Anthony Edwards. I'm very disappointed that he did not get nominated
for the All Stars.
For the All Stars in the beginning. John Moran, where the fuck you at? So you see Mac McCollum all of a sudden now, and now you want to tweet, I think I'm gonna have to join next year, or is that just fucking for hype?
He's been holding this on his chest for a minute.
He has, yeah. How would you fix the dunk contest if you were the NBA commissioner?
If I was that dunk contest, first of all, number one, it's all about if you want to play or not. Okay? If everybody has, perfect example, if everybody, you know how you have to be nominated, yada. If you're nominated and you be like, okay, I'm giving you have to be in the dunk contest. Okay, I would. If everybody wants to see you, yes, you have the opportunity to do it. But I will suspend you, bro.
If you didn't participate.
If you didn't participate.
Okay.
Like, first of all, number one, a lot of kids are in this freaking arena to watch who they want to be.
The best
how
of the best.
They idolize.
Yep.
This is who I want to be when I grow up. For you not to show up on a dunk contest because they nominated you, so you care about yourself?
Yeah, it sucks. It's gone downhill. I used to thought NBA had the best All-Star festivities, but
and this is just a dunk contest. I haven't even reached the All-Star game yet.
Oh, yeah. Well, don't. Yeah.
We in the hour. We a little bit over, but now I'm getting to the fucking All-Star game. First of all, number one, I don't know what the fuck that was, bro. Excuse my French, ladies and gentlemen. This is for 18 and under. Please don't listen to this. None of this.
It's a family network.
It's okay.
At the end of the day, I don't know what the fuck All-Star game this was, but I was not fucking feeling it at all. All right? Several fucking teams being picked by fucking Shaq and things. No. All-Star game is East versus West.
Facts. Yeah, it's a joke.
Okay? Again, since LeBron decided to be nominated, he decided to switch things up. And of course, because the commissioner, he wants that shit for publicity, but it's not LeBron. Just leave him alone here. It's not LeBron. LeBron started to switch the All-Star game up. So he decided to be, if I'm on the West, I ain't going to pick players from the East. And now we have something a little different. Let me ask you a question. You telling me more people now, the way they switch things up, are going to watch the All-Star game now?
No, it sucks.
I doubt it. Even when I said I watch it, you were surprised.
Yeah. I was surprised.
That was interesting.
Bro, I was cooking. I was fucking taking a shower while the All-Star game was, because I don't understand this, bro. Commission, you and I have to sit down and talk, man. You're disappointing a lot of people right now, and especially these LeBron fans and Kevin Hart fans, and I don't know what's going on. Kevin Hart talking through the whole entire thing. Shaq over here. Bro.
I don't know.
What, not a fan of Kevin Hart?
But, I mean,
I'm a fan of Kevin Hart, but commentation of what he's doing. Listen, man.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart, stick to comedy.
Yeah.
Stick to your shows.
Yeah.
Movies. Yeah.
Yeah. I know you were Eagle fans. Congratulations again to the Eagles fans.
Oh, you found that out.
I didn't see you at the parade, so I'm questioning about your loyalty to the fucking game. But again, LeBron is one of the main reasons that this shit is happening, whether you like it or not. That's basically what's going on. It started a long time. He's setting the example for all these young generations. He's setting the example to be a follower, not a follower, but he's supposed to be a leader and helping our black community out. There's no need for a superstar as athletic as the mentality that you have skip out on the event.
Yeah.
Do you think he's going to regret this for the rest of his life?
What, not playing in the All-Star game?
Not being in the dunk contest?
Yeah, I think that'll come back to haunt him. Yeah. It's one of those things, like all the greats did it, like you said, Jordan, Kobe, like, you know.
I don't care if you do it one time in your life.
Yeah.
At least have that experience instead of being in a fucking innocent bystander on the bench.
Like,
Vince Carter got nominated, bro. Yeah. You tell me you can't pull some fucking...
Shaq did it. I mean, did Shaq do it? Yeah.
Yeah, Shaq.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's a mark. I mean, I just think that it's a little bit selfish for a superstar to not go out and shine and, you know, promote the community that he's promoting, which is basketball, NBA. Like, people aren't coming there to see you sit on the sideline chatting or hold up your sign that you think it's a 10.
It's
like, I don't get
sad,
it.
Man, because I see players in the freaking dunk contest that I don't even fucking know.
Yeah,
it's coming up from the D League.
Yeah, that's embarrassing. That you should not have to go get somebody from the D League. That's a disgrace. Yeah. But it looks like that's motivated. You see, John Moran and Giannis want to do it now next year.
Why? Because he said, "I don't want to do it anymore." Who's left?
I agree with
Castle
you.
did some nice things. Don't get me wrong. I know who Castle is, but he's not a dunker like that.
No, I agree. Yeah,
I mean, he's known for that.
Yeah, it's
he does it in the game.
John Moran should have been there.
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards definitely should have been there.
Giannis.
I know he was dealing with a growing issue. All of a sudden, dunk contest, everybody's hurt.
Yeah.
You sound like fucking AD. Okay?
That's why he's traded.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Let's be realistic here.
I agree, man. You're preaching to the choir.
I mean, G League.
That's a disgrace.
You know what? Shout out to my man, Mac.
No.
I'm not hating.
Yeah, I'm not either.
You're a real black guy to me.
No, yeah.
You got the ups like a real black brother. You must be raised in the fucking hood.
Yeah.
Shout out to my man right there. You're doing way better than fucking Bronny.
Wow.
Facts.
Wow.
G League. Nobody talks about Bronny.
Wow.
Right. Bronny's got the #1 selling jersey, rookie jersey, okay?
And did you buy one?
I did not, but...
Yeah, he's going to wait for it. Yeah, man, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to get into more of this. I'll be a little over there, but yeah, that's what I have for sports.
I enjoy the energy, kid.
Yeah.
I think
He's very passionate.
But I think he's bringing up a good point, bro.
He is. I mean, the NBA
I'm closing
All-Star
shop.
is a joke. It used to be the best of all the All-Star for the sports, but now, in my opinion, baseball has the best All-Star.
I mean...
yes, they do have...
of all the sports, do you think about it?
Right now, the only one that they have not changed.
Okay.
Yes.
I didn't like the NFL one.
NFL sucks.
NFL is always the same thing.
Yes.
I just feel good about NFL because it's always at the same location. It's always in Orlando. So if you guys have not gone to Orlando, please take advantage of it. Tickets are real cheap, like $20 a pop.
Oh, for the All-Star or for the
Pro Bowl?
For the Pro Bowl, yeah. Everybody can have a fun time. I just never made it up there.
Yeah.
But they haven't changed stuff, a lot of stuff. They still have the thing. But I am a little disappointed in the NFL because there used to be a tackle.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Now it's flag.
That's what I'm saying. Baseball has the best All-Stars.
So just something to think about.
Yeah.
Baseball is the only thing that has not changed yet. Thank goodness. Shout outs. If you listen to me, don't change one bit.
Tune in.
You know, but please, just that's all I got.
All right, D. Well, as always, appreciate the sports section. Appreciate the passion. And I feel like LeBron is something we cover very often. Expectations are too high.
Yes, because the LeBron fan over here.
I do criticize LeBron. That was weak. Him not playing, doing that at the last minute to say he's not going to play. That was weak. So
I mean, Come on, bro.
It is.
Everybody's following it.
And another thing, yes, just to help him out, just to give him a good day. Yes, Marcus Jordan did get arrested for DUI and cocaine usage. I know he's
oh my gosh,
worrying about Jordan, and shit,
LeBron,
and he's. Other than that,
Jordan won a dunking contest.
Yes,
though.
he did.
That's
yes, he
true.
did.
He went out there and killed it.
Yeah.
He said, "Just put the rim higher," type stuff.
Yeah.
So
That's funny.
we know what's up. Well, we're coming to the end of our show here. I wanted to give two big shout outs to our sponsors. Number one, big shout out to Marvelous Creations. She's servicing Palm Beach all the way down to Miami-Dade. If you are looking for any treats, any cake, desserts, custom cakes, wedding cakes, I mean, she got it all. She's also at the Royal Palm Beach Farmers Markets every Saturday from 9 to 1 here in South Florida. So pull up on her. She's always looking to service her customers, and definitely
Tech Hustle be there.
Big shout outs. Yeah, Tech Hustle's always there. Another shout out is we're attending a conference March 1st. Big shout outs to Black Wealth Summit that's happening down here in South Florida at Florida Memorial University, FMU, which I don't know if y'all knew is the only HBCU college down here in South Florida is FMU. And definitely we will be the primary and the only podcast they're hosting during the conference itself. I will definitely be recording some content, but I want y'all to follow along. If you are in South Florida, it is a free conference. Give it a big round of applause. The Source Group is the one that's helping sponsor this, and this is a free conference that they're going to be hosting at FMU on March 1st. So if you're in the city, come and pull up on us, and we'll be holding it down. All right?
Sweet.
Now, in terms of closeout wise, another big round of applause for our followers and subscribers on YouTube. We are approaching 8,000 subscribers. We'll keep pushing forward, and definitely big shout outs to everybody that's following along. If you know somebody that would find our content very interesting, and we're talking about tech, engineering, and the culture, and yeah, check out our comments about the NBA this evening, and then you'll definitely know why y'all should be tuning in. Also, big shout outs to our school community. Give them a big round of applause. We definitely have a real vibrant community that we're building, and I always want to encourage you all to pull up, come through, chat up with us offline, and definitely follow along. You can find us at www.thetechhustle.com. Click on join community, and I'll take you straight to our page to get joined up. All right, and then the last announcement that I want to put out there is we're already starting traveling. So big shout outs to CodePath. Had us down at FIU this past week. We did this really cool workshop for them for their E3 program and at FIU, and we're going to be doing some more stuff for CodePath. If you're not familiar with CodePath, codepath.org. They're a nonprofit focusing on uplifting underrepresented people that are studying computer science. So big shout outs to them. But the reason why I'm putting this plug here is that we are traveling the country 2025, and I want to make sure that we pull up to spots that you're at. So if there's a city that you're in, a conference, an event, some type of opportunity for us to pull up the podcast, myself, D Hustle, and if Raymond find time off of his normal 9 to 5 to come with us, we definitely want to make sure we put it on the list. So hit us up, let us know where you all want us to stop in the tech tour. We're already heading to New York, we're already heading to Atlanta, we're going out west of San Francisco, and we want to add a few more locations. So definitely holla at us. All right. Other than that, that's it, fellas. Any last words, D?
No.
Yeah. Other than
have a beautiful day.
NBA step up the game.
NBA step up their fucking
You
game.
can wipe the sweat off, bro. Yeah.
Sweating? Oh, it's hot in here, bro. It's hot in here because these damn LeBron fans and shit get me upset.
Oh my gosh, Raymond, don't call him Ray Ray.
You can't blame LeBron though. You can't blame.
Also known as our Laker resident fan here, and definitely don't mention anything about LeBron or he gets all like silent. Yeah. But anyways, any last words, Raymond?
Go USA for hockey on Thursday.
Go USA.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You better have fights if not watching that shit.
Knuckle up, bro.
Knuckle up.
Other than that, I want to say thank y'all so much for tuning in. It's your boy Bobby D. Holla at us.